You gotta be kidding me. What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be watching and reacting to Season 2, Episode 8 of Game of Thrones. So excited to jump into this. I say that every episode, but there's never been a single episode of the show that I haven't been really excited to get into the next one. So last episode had quite a bit of things happening. So first of all, I believe Bran and Rickon did die at the end there. I'm still not like 1000% sure, just because it's like, well, they didn't show it happen, but I think it did happen. I think that's what happened there, and that is just, it shows the lengths Theon will go just to be who he thinks he's supposed to be, and it's just, it's a really screwed up situation. And I just, so far I'm really enjoying his character in terms of how he's changing so much in the past season and becoming this just god-awful person, which he kind of always felt like he had little elements of that even in season 1, but now it's like just completely shown on full display. And a lot of scenes with Jon Snow and the new character Ygritte, I think's how you pronounce her name, and she was hilarious. A lot of funny scenes there, and she kind of devised a little plan to get Jon trapped by other wildlings, so interested to see what's going to happen there. Jaime tried to escape the camp with the Northerners, and he failed at it, but then he completely disrespected Catelyn, and Catelyn was getting ready. I don't know what she was going to do. She wanted Brienne's sword, so I don't know what she was going to do with that. And Daenerys found where her dragons were, but unfortunately that bald guy has them captive. I don't know why. I guess we'll have to see exactly what he's trying to do with it. He kind of offered he was going to give it back to her, but I don't know. Very interesting stuff happening in this show currently. So if you want to see the full uncut reaction, that'll be on my Patreon. Link to that is in the description down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's watch. Not the crows. Rider approaching. Who's it gonna be? Oh, she brought the 500 men he wanted. I think it was 500 men, something like that. Oh, that's not 500 men. A little less than 500.
You should be proud of your brother's achievement. I took the great castle of Winterfell with 20 men.
You're a great warrior. I saw the bodies above your gates. Which one gave you the tougher fight, the cripple or the 6-year-old?
Did he kill Hodor too?
You treated them with honor by butchering them.
Before I had to kill them,
You
I treated
seized
them...
their home, as is your right. We're ironborn. We take what we need.
Exactly.
And you made them prisoners in their home and they ran away. Is that treachery? I'd call it bravery.
They made me a promise.
Your little boy prisoners made you a promise and you got mad when they broke it.
Even when he does something, even when he does something that he thinks is like, you know, right for him, no one else is gonna appreciate it.
You know how valuable those boys were.
If I hadn't killed them, the Northerners would think me weak.
You are weak.
Yeah, it's the only reason he's doing this stuff, just so he appears not weak.
How am I supposed to defend Winterfell with just this lot?
You're not. I've come to bring you home.
Oh.
Winterfell is the heart of the North.
Aye, it is. Hundreds of miles from the sea.
Yeah, really. That's what I was thinking this whole time. I'm like, why would they want this place?
Now that you've decorated your walls with the bodies of the Stark boys, every man in the North wants to see you hanged.
Yeah.
When Robb Stark finds
He
out...
won't find out. We've killed all the ravens.
Someone's gonna find out eventually, I'm sure. Especially when they come back.
You're a terrible baby, do you know that? Bawling all the time, never sleeping.
Is she older? For some reason, she looked younger.
I walked over to your crib, I looked down at you. I wanted to strangle you. And you looked up at me and you stopped screaming. You smiled at me. Don't die so far from the sea.
Damn, look at these environments. It's gorgeous. Oh wow, look at them.
You were present, Lord of Bones.
Lord of Bones.
Mance will want to question this one. Knows all about where the crows are and what they're planning.
Oh, they got him.
This one's just a little boy. Got him!
He could have killed
What?
me half a dozen times. But he's a bastard of Winterfell, Ned Stark's son.
These guys look awesome.
What does Mance want with a dead man's bastard?
Don't know. Think he'll want to decide for himself.
When you didn't come back, we weren't looking for you.
Oh.
But they found us before we found you. They died because of me.
Yeah, he's gonna blame himself. Gives him good motivation. It's always important in stories when people blame themselves for certain things. Gives them a lot of motivation.
I've never met her.
What's her name?
Afraid it was before they killed my father. I still thought I could march south and rescue him in time.
When I speak to people from the North, they all loved your father.
Yeah. I missed Ned, man. He was great. He was such a great character.
The Kingslayer. He escaped in the night.
Wait, is this before they captured? He escaped again?
Tell me this isn't true.
Wait, what?
Why?
For the girls.
Oh, she did that. Oh.
You knew I would not allow it, and you did it anyway.
Bran and Rickon are captives in Winterfell.
They're dead.
Sansa and Arya are captives in King's
And
Land.
they don't even have Arya.
5 children, and only one of them is free.
Are they even gonna let Sansa go? I don't know.
Jaime Lannister has played you for a fool. You've weakened our position.
Yeah, I guess.
Make sure she's guarded day and night.
Well, alright, that's a bit much. I get what Rob's saying, but I also get why Catelyn would do that too. Which is a great thing about the show. It's really hard for me to specifically like be on one character's side sometimes. Sometimes it's very much, you know, I see both of their sides. Oh, she took him out.
You're much happier in daylight.
Oh, damn.
I'm Jaime Lannister of Casterly Rock, son of Tywin. A captive knight has a right to know his captor's identity.
Brienne of Tarth.
Tarth. Crescent moons and starbursts. Selwyn Tarth. Your father. Have you known many men? I suppose not. Women? Horses? Didn't mean to give offense, my lady.
Jeez.
Why do you hate me so much? Have I ever harmed you? You've harmed others. Has anyone ever told you you're as boring as you are ugly?
You will not provoke me to anger. I already have. Look at you.
Jaime is really entertaining. That's what I was saying last episode. He's entertaining.
King's Landing will fall an hour after Stannis lands his force. It's not too late for King Joffrey and Cersei and the court to ride west to safety.
Surrender the Iron Throne.
Better than seeing their heads mounted on the city gates. Stannis will execute...
A king who runs will not be king for long. He's a Lannister. He'll stand and fight.
I would love to see this fight.
And a wolf at my doorstep.
Scouts assure us Robb Stark remains north of Ashmark.
The last time the scouts assured us of Stark's movement, he lured us into a trap. Too close to Casterly Rock.
He sent a splinter force to recapture Winterfell. The Greyjoys have done us a great favor. Stark won't risk marching on Casterly Rock until he's at full force.
You think?
We'll ride at nightfall. I want a full night's march before he knows we're on the move.
Oh, shit.
He'll maintain a garrison here at Harrenhal. Track down this Brotherhood and destroy them.
I feel like the Mountain. I wouldn't be surprised if he's actually brothers with the Hound in real life. They look so similar. What is she gonna do? She's got something planned. She's gonna go find Jaqen. I think his name's Jaqen, right? It's something like that. Oh god, look at those bodies. She checking to see if they hung Jaqen.
Used to be a boy, now it's a girl.
Where's Jaqen?
Jaqen, yeah.
Where's your stick now, bitch? I promised to fuck you with it. Come on!
Oh. Oh, that guy?
Sprint him over the pike.
Where's Jaqen? I need him now. Lord Tywin's marching tonight.
You need him.
He's helping me.
I saw him.
Where? Where?
Oh boy.
One brother inside his army be worth 1,000 fighting against it. They'll never trust me. They might. If you do what needs to be done. What?
How does it feel knowing those men all died?
Oh no, no, you can't do that. He's not gonna want to do that. He's expecting Jon to kill him, but I don't think Jon will do that. Yes, there's my man Bronn. Love this dude.
You have to do that here.
What? What? Why are you staring at me?
Why am I here?
To help me plan the defense of King's Landing. Stannis will be here any day.
And one of these explains how to beat him.
It's all about the tactics, right?
Chevaletish.
Gvaltish.
See, I'm not the only one bad at pronouncing names.
Did you know there has been a marked drop in thievery?
I did not know. And how did you accomplish this marked drop in thievery?
Me and the lads rounded up all the known thieves.
Did they kill him?
It's just the unknown thieves we need to worry about now.
We talked about this.
Aye, we talked about it. Have you ever been in a city under siege? The thieves, they love a siege. Soon as the gates are sealed, they steal all the food.
Yeah, I mean, that is true.
Ah, the great sieges of Westeros. Shame Archmaester Cheviothan wasn't a better writer.
Stannis knows King's Landing. He knows where the walls are strongest, and he knows which gates are weakest. The Mudgate. A good ram will batter it down in minutes, and it's only 50 yards from the water.
Oh yeah, they'll hit that easily. And that shadow monster, if that thing comes too, oh god, they're done. They don't even know about the shadow thing. Some kind of symbol on the rock?
The first men made these marks. Help me with it. Oh, must be dragon glass. Dragon glass?
Dragon glass.
The maesters call it obsidian.
Oh, obsidian. Are those like knives made out of obsidian? Funny enough, I just got done watching the season 1 history and lores video, and they actually do talk about obsidian spears in it a little bit.
How long after I give you the name does it take you to kill someone?
A minute, an hour, a month.
Oh, she doesn't have a month.
He's taking his army to attack my brother. I need him dead right now.
This a man cannot do.
Yeah, it's not very easy to kill Tywin.
There must be others. Give a name, any name.
And you'll kill them. Anybody.
Joffrey. Come on, Joffrey.
I swear it.
Jack and Hagar.
What? Why would you say that?
A girl gives a man his own name.
Yeah, what?
I'm not joking. Man can go kill himself.
Unname me.
No.
Please?
I'll unname you.
Thank you.
If you help me and my friends escape.
A girl and her friends will walk through the gate at midnight.
This little music here, it's not, is it Arya's theme or is it Jaqen's theme? I can't tell because it plays in a lot of their scenes together. It might be Jaqen's theme. It's very subtle. It's not like loud music or anything, but it plays in the background a little bit.
I hear Joffrey plans on fighting.
An inspiration for the troops.
I don't believe that.
He's not ready.
What is he, 17? Remember Jaime at 17?
Better than you. Some men have a gift for this sort of thing, some don't. His place is not on the battlefield.
It's not on the throne either.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
No, I'd say you possess above average intelligence.
You've shipped off my only daughter. And now you want to send my eldest son to the battlefield to die.
The men will fight more fiercely seeing their king fighting beside them.
Do you know why Varys is so dangerous?
Thousands of spies in his employ. Because he knows everything we do before we do it.
Because he doesn't have a cock. You, on the other hand, are as big a fool as every other man. That little worm between your legs does half your thinking.
That, I mean, she's not wrong. There's a lot of, you know, guys are like that.
Why are you smiling?
Because I'm happy.
Why are you happy?
Because I have your little whore.
No! Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Tell me, have you married this one yet?
Oh, what is she gonna do? No, no, don't.
Why do you care who I fuck?
Because a Lannister always pays her debts. You stole my only daughter. You plot to have Joffrey killed.
This is madness. Stannis will be here in days. You need me.
For what? Your skill in battle?
Please don't kill him, or don't kill her.
Lovely body. The bruises will heal in time.
They already beat her up?
Where did you find her?
Varys isn't the only one who hears whispers. Really, a Lannister lion necklace. You like her very much.
I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated.
Don't worry, she'll be treated gently enough. Unless Joffrey is hurt, and then every wound he suffers, she'll suffer too.
If it's not even his fault?
And if he dies, there isn't a man alive who could devise a more painful death for your little...
I mean, I've always hated Cersei, but this is just extending that hate.
Sir Mandon, bring in my brother's whore.
Oh, I hate Cersei so much. Tyrion's probably deep down, like, really worried, but he has to try to act like he's not. Oh, they got the wrong one! Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me! They got the wrong girl! Oh my
Sorry they hurt you.
God. Here's a flaw in Cersei's little argument here. I'm pausing it. Unless she doesn't know what girl he sent to Joffrey that one episode, because maybe she didn't know who was sent to Joffrey. But why would, if he loved this girl so much, why would he send her to Joffrey? You know what I mean? Cersei's not thinking all the way through here. I don't, you know, she's not, unless she just doesn't even know what girl was sent. Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe she just heard that it was a person. You know, two girls were sent to Joffrey, and that's all she knew. That's possible. I'm gonna assume that.
I will hurt you for this. The day will come when you think you're safe and happy, and your joy will turn to ashes in your mouth. And you will know the debt is paid.
Get out.
Love the back and forth between these two. Love it. He's got to get Tysha out of there. That's her name, right? Is it? No, oh, it's Shay. No, Tysha was the other girl. Yeah, okay. That he talked about.
What is wrong?
You're beautiful.
No, don't be kissing, because someone walks in. Don't even go near her. I wouldn't even go near her, just in case someone walks in.
We have to be more careful.
Don't be afraid. I can take care of myself.
There are people who want to hurt me.
I know. I won't let them. I'll cut off their faces. I will.
I would kill for you. Do you know that? I expect I'll have to before this is over. You're mine.
I'm yours.
Promise me.
I'm yours, and you're mine.
I almost was brought to tears there. Dude, Peter Dinklage is such a good actor. I really haven't seen him in many things, but he's so good.
Any Ironborn who surrender will be allowed to return safely to their homes.
A touch of mercy is a virtue, Your Grace. Too much?
Any Ironborn with the exception of Theon Greyjoy.
Yeah, he's chopping off that man's head. I don't doubt it.
I expect his countrymen will turn on him the minute they hear the offer.
That's actually true, yeah.
How did you go from reciting Valyrian poetry to sawing off men's feet?
When I was 12, my mother and father went to a wedding. Weddings in Volantis last for days, you know. And they left me with my little brother. The second afternoon they were gone was the hottest day in the 3-year summer. We couldn't bear to be inside, so we ran down to the Vroin. I was treading water when I realized I hadn't seen my brother. And then I saw him floating face down.
Damn.
A man ran over. He had a fish tattoo on his face. In Volantis, the slaves have tattoos, so you know what they are without having to talk to them. And he pushed me out of the way. For a slave to push a highborn girl, that's death for the man. But he pushed me out of the way. And he started pressing on my brother's chest.
Oh, he saved... Did he save him, maybe?
Until my brother spat out half of the roid.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me he was killed for that, just because of him being a slave.
I decided 2 things that day. I would not waste my years planning dances and masquerades with the other noble ladies. And when I came of age, I would never live in a slave city again.
Oh, okay. That's why she came here.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. You told me of your problems and I blathered on.
I don't want to marry the Frey girl.
Oh.
I don't want you to marry her.
He's gonna kiss her. Kiss her. I don't know what he's gonna do though, because when the time comes, is he gonna? I don't know. Oh, they're just gonna do it right now. Because when the time comes, like, I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know. A lot of romance type stuff in this episode. You know, you had Shay and Tyrion, and now them two.
What do he want us to do about those guards?
He didn't say. He just said walk through the gates.
Just walk through the gates?
Harry, don't.
Does Hot Pie still think she's a boy? Oh, they're already dead? Oh, shit. Yeah, they're dead. Yo, how does Jaqen do this? Wow. Is this Stannis? Oh god, are they getting to King's Landing right now? I miss Stannis, man. We haven't seen him in a while.
If the wind holds, we'll reach King's Landing in a day.
I admire you, Sir Davos. Some high-born fools call you Onion Knight and think they insult you. So you take the onion for your sigil, sew it on your coat, fly the onion flag.
I understand why the older families look down at me.
You defend these men who insult you behind your back.
What, some are happy to do it to my face?
We were forgotten. Robert and Ned Stark, they were the heroes, the glorious rebels, marching from battle to battle, liberating towns from the yoke of the Mad King while I held Storm's End with 500 men.
No one has forgotten your grace.
No, Robert did. He gave Storm's End to Renly after the war. Renly never fought a day in his life.
He was only a boy.
So why'd he give him Storm's End? First we ate the horses. We couldn't feed them, so fine, the horses. Then the cats. Never liked cats. I do like dogs. Good animals, loyal. But we ate them. Robert told me to hold Storm's End, so I held it. Then he told me he was giving it to Renly. So I gave it up.
I just wanted to add, I absolutely love this conversation with Stannis. Stannis is a character I've just been really enjoying a lot more, especially this conversation, because it shows that he believes he was the more neglected one of the Baratheon brothers and the more forgotten one, whereas Renly thought the exact same thing about himself. So I just think it's interesting that they both have these very different opinions on themselves.
I'm the rightful king by every law of Westeros. When I sit the Iron Throne, you'll be my hand.
Yeah, I would kind of assume that. That'd be really interesting if Stannis does end up, I don't know, like, I have no idea where this show's gonna go.
Stark forces are distracted. Now is the time to strike.
To strike? My dear nephew, you do see these men preparing the walls for siege.
Yeah, they can't leave.
If my Uncle Stannis lands on the shores of King's Landing, I'll ride out to greet him.
I'm sure your men will line up behind you.
They say Stannis never smiles. I'll give him a red smile. From ear to ear.
All right, let's see.
Imagine Stannis' terror. What do you want? Tell me.
If we're going to play, you'll have to start.
My brother was the youngest King's Guard in history. My sister became queen at the age of 19. When I reached manhood, my father put me in charge of all the drains and cisterns in Casterly Rock. Never expected to have any real power. So when my father named me acting hand...
You're quite good at being hand, you know. Jon Arryn and Ned Stark were good men. But they disdained the game and those who played. You enjoy the game.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
This morning, I heard a song. Daenerys Targaryen lives.
The girl at the edge of the world is the least of our problems.
Oh,
She
right
has
now.
3 dragons.
No, he doesn't believe that.
If what they say is true, it'll be years before they are fully grown. And then there'll be nowhere to hide.
One game at a time, my friend.
I hope we see that, like, season 6, the dragons just roll up to Westeros. It might be even sooner than that, I don't know.
If my dragons are in the House of the Undying, then take me there.
That's what the Warlock wants. He told you so himself. If you enter that place, you will never leave again.
You watched the witch burn. What did the flames do to me? Do you remember?
Until my last breath, I will remember. After I have forgotten my mother's face.
They are my children. And they are the only children I will ever have.
You were gonna have one before, but that whole unfortunate circumstance had to happen. Oh god, they're still hanging? I still can't believe that. I really can't. Like,
Gold? For the farmer. For his trouble.
His troubles are done. He's feeding the crops now.
Oh, there's the girl. So they didn't kill her. Did they? They didn't capture her, maybe. I wonder what happened to Hodor, too, because obviously they were with Brandon and Rickon. I don't know.
Hope this would be the last place they'd think to look.
Wait a minute. What's happening?
That out there? Hung up at the gates.
Wait!
Must have been the farmer's boys.
I fucking knew it! Oh, thank God.
Bran would blame himself.
Thank God.
The little lads have suffered.
Oh. Oh my God, this show really had to do that to me. Oh man, okay. Oh, I gotta listen to this music. Hold on, I gotta listen to it. It's really good. Whenever they play good. Oh, what? It cut it off. What? All right. Yeah. So, the Prince of Winterfell was the episode of that name. I actually don't think I saw the title because sometimes the titles don't load in before you start an episode. But that was a solid episode. Definitely a solid one. We had, first of all, I gotta mention, I was right. I wasn't okay. I'm saying I was right, but that was just a suspicion I had, not really a like. And the reason why I was suspicious about it is because they didn't show them getting captured. So in that sense, I was like, maybe they could have pulled a fake out on this. But then again, I don't know. You know, they could have been actually them. And then I was thinking to myself, it would make sense that Theon would be trying to just, you know, do what he did just to scare everyone and make it seem like he's this, you know, really tough guy who's willing to kill the two little lords of Winterfell. But like I said, I was thinking, well, they didn't show him get captured, so maybe it was someone else. Maybe they got fake bodies. But then I started thinking to myself, how would they get fake bodies? That made no sense to me. But then I forgot, yeah, there was 2 farmer kids there, right? So I guess that's the kids they took, which is still terrible. So that doesn't make Theon a better person or anything. It doesn't at all. But it at least lets us know that, okay, yes, Brandon and Rickon are both alive. Thank God. Okay. I was like suspicious about it, but I wasn't sure. I kind of just accepted the fact that they died at a certain point, like completely. But yeah, so that's good. That means hopefully... Well, wait, so... I forget the old guy's name. I feel like I know it, but I'm forgetting it. You know the guy I'm talking about, the guy in Winterfell that was just talking to the woman, which I'm also forgetting her name. Come on, why do I forget names sometimes? Like, I knew it at a certain point, but for some reason it's just not coming to my mind right now. I'm sure when I hear it again, I'll remember it, but I just... What was it? Oh, it's Osha, right? I think it's Osha, and then Maester Lewin, I think? Something like that. So for Maester Lewin, did he know about that? I'm assuming he didn't know about that at first, and maybe he was told later, because that reaction of him screaming at the end of last episode felt really real. So that makes me think maybe he didn't find out till later. I don't know. Regardless, very crazy story there. Then have some more stuff with Jon Snow in this episode, and all that stuff was pretty good. Just a couple more scenes with them. We had Sam and some of the other Night Watch people found dragon glass, or I guess obsidian's the word for it, and don't know what that means. They just look like they were shaped like knives, but I guess we'll find out more about that later on. Stannis is on his way to King's Landing. Hopefully they get there within the next 2 episodes, because I want to see what actually happens there. That'd be really cool to see. And Rob and that girl, which I am forgetting her name. They only said it like once or twice, to be honest, but they just went for it. They just went straight for it, which is going to have consequences. I know it's going to have consequences, because when it comes a time where he has to marry the Frey girl, what is he going to do? I don't know. It could be one of those situations where he marries her, but then he's still with the other girl on the side. I have no idea if that's going to end up happening or not, but that's just a guess. Jaime's being sent back to King's Landing with Brienne, and hopefully to make a trade. Obviously, they're only going to get Sansa back because King's Landing doesn't even have Arya anymore. And then we had Arya actually escaping Harrenhal. So a lot of awesome stuff happened in this episode. Definitely excited for the rest of this season. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you want to see the full uncut reaction, that'll be on my Patreon. Link to that is in the description down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Peace out, everyone.